This game is incredibly simple and fun, but it got some harsh reviews and that made some people ignore it. Well, they shouldn't have. City Connection was released for the arcades in Japan in 1985. It was later ported to the MSX and NES, and today there are even cell phone and PC versions. This is the NES version. You play as a girl or a guy depending on the version, who decides to go on a drive and visit the entire world. While doing so, in order to prove you were really on those locations, you drive around painting the road white. With the police not being a fan of your idea, will try to stop you. You will paint the streets of the United States, England, France, Germany, India, and Japan. The background looks different depending on the version you play. The American and European ones have some more details, but it's up to you. It's really easy to learn how to play this game. You have the jump, the high jump by pressing up, and the attack button, which will throw oil cans to spin the police cars. The problem begins when you get to the second stage and from there forward. You need to use the high jump to reach the higher levels, but whenever you make a turn, your car will perform a wheelie, and you can't jump during that moment, so that makes things trickier. But a good thing to know is that there are some sort of advanced controls to this game. You can hold left or right to go faster in those directions. You can also hold down to fall faster when you are on a higher level. And you can also perform a kind of U-turn jump by holding the opposite direction along with up while jumping. Aside from the police, there are only two other things that can kill you. Cats, which will just stand on the middle of the road and usually show out of nowhere. You barely have enough time to jump. And spikes. Those will usually show if you stay on the same level for too long, and they are incredibly hard to avoid. Even if you turn around, more will just pop up, and the only way to avoid them is to go to a different level or die. Every now and then you'll see a balloon. Collect 3 of them to warp to another stage. It will also give you a nice bonus, so it's always a good idea to hunt them down. The simple gameplay and nice music make this one great arcade game. Not the kind of game you want to play for hours, but that kind of game you return to every now and then, just to relax and have some fun, or to try to get a higher score than your previous one. This is mine. How about yours?